Oh yeah, boy. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something now. Let me tell you something. Now we getting into the meat and the potatoes. Getting into the meat and the potatoes now. Let me tell you something. So this I don't know if I ever mentioned this on my channel or not, but I'm a huge fan of Lady Thor, and I'm so super psyched that she's going to be in Thor: Love and Thunder. I'm gonna just go off topic. Well, not really go off topic, but I'm just gonna go into something before I jump into this figure review. Natalie Portman. Oh, and for those of you new watching the video, that's my daughter in the background, and she has autism. She's autistic. Usually, I don't like. I'm a very private person, so I don't usually like telling people my business, but I'm just explaining, like, if you hear her in the background, and you're wondering like what's going on. So that's the situation. I hope for those of you who are watching this, I hope that you can understand, to be understandable. If you're a parent, I definitely hope you can understand. If you're not a parent, I hope I hope as a courtesy that you can understand. And if you can continue watching the video, I would greatly appreciate it. And I thank you very much. So, yeah, back to what I was talking about. So I was talking about Natalie Portman, the actress, coming back in Thor: Love and Thunder as Lady Thor, which is crazy because when she left Marvel, when she left the MCU, I think she pretty much made it clear that she wasn't going to come back. But here she is. She's back, and I guess whatever script they offered her and whatever money they must have offered her obviously got her to come back. And she's going to be Lady Thor in Thor: Love and Thunder, and I just can't wait to see that. That's going to be freaking amazing. Can't wait to see that. I'm a huge fan now. Now I'm getting into comic books. I'm a huge fan of Lady Thor. At first, I didn't think I was gonna like it. I just, when I saw it was announced, I was like, really? I was like, they're gonna have Jane Foster be Thor? How ridiculous is that? But then when I actually sat down and read some of those books, I still didn't finish it. I gotta go back and finish it, which I'm definitely going to. But when I sat down and I read the Lady Thor comics, oh my god, it was good. And this is really gonna shock you. I'm more of a fan of Lady Thor than actual Odin's son Thor. And that's crazy. That is nuts. I never thought I would say that, but it's true. It's absolutely damn true. I'm more of a fan of Lady Thor than actual Odin's son Thor. I just am. I just am. I think her story was excellently written. Her story was phenomenal. She had cancer, and while she was battling cancer, she still was worthy to pick up the hammer of pick up the hammer. Mjolnir. I always have a hard time pronouncing it, but she picked up the hammer Mjolnir, and she was worthy. And Jane Foster became Thor, and it is fucking awesome. And I don't care for people who, got pissed off because, it's feminism and, you trying to make women more powerful than men. And I don't give a damn. I didn't see it that way. I enjoyed it. And I thoroughly enjoyed her being Lady Thor. And I wish in the comic books that they would bring her back and have Jane Foster be Thor again. I'm serious. I'm dead serious. I don't know if they've done that already. I haven't really been keeping up with the new Marvel comics as of late. But if they haven't done it, they need to do it. They need to bring back Lady Thor, because I didn't even finish reading it, but from half of what I read, it was awesome. It was absolutely awesome. So I'm a huge Lady Thor fan. Huge fan. Like I said, I'm more of a fan of her than I am of the actual Odin's son Thor, which is really saying something. That's saying a lot. So let's get into Miss Lady Thor here. So I got the San Diego Comic Con exclusive edition. I bought it used off eBay. The seller was really cool. The seller was really nice. And we talked and stuff, and the seller was very understandable. Now I glued her cape, so just to let you guys know, like, I can still lift her cape, but I glued it. I glued her cape because the cape was extremely loose and it just kept falling off all over the place, and I couldn't deal with that. So I said, nah. I said, I'm gonna glue her cape. And I did. It's my figure, and I can do what the hell I want. Please keep watching the video. So, Yeah, so I love for first of all, what stands out to me with this face sculpt is her beauty. She's beautiful. And in the comic books, Jane Foster is beautiful. Now, the MCU version, I'm not sure what they're going to do with Natalie Portman, if they're going to give her the cancer storyline or not. I'm actually fine either way. It doesn't look like she has cancer. It doesn't look like it. So I don't think they're going that route, which I'm fine with it. Um, so, but I could be wrong. Maybe they're just not showing that in the movie. Maybe we'll just have to wait and see if she has cancer or not. But anyway, either way, Lady Thor is a badass, and I am extremely happy to get this. They did come out with the Lady Thor from Natalie Portman. That version, the MCU version, but I was gonna get that one, but then I was like, nah. I was like, I want comic book. I mean, it's no knock on the MCU version because she looks good. Which, by the way, speaking of MCU version, I do have the Natalie Portman MCU head that comes from that Lady Thor pack, and I'm going to pop her on here. Which I did pop her on earlier, and it's kind of loose, so I'm going to have to put some blue tack or something. But anyway, so let's get into it. So, like I said, what stands out to me the most is she's beautiful. She's absolutely beautiful, as she should be. As she should be. Lady Thor is beautiful. And that's what stands out to me the most. Her immaculate head sculpt. They did very good with the painting of her helmet. They did very good with the applications that they apply. They did very good. They just did such a good job. And also what stands out is her blue eyes. I love that. Now there's another regular edition. See, this is the San Diego Comic-Con edition, but there's another regular edition where she doesn't have blue eyes. She just has like the whited out eyes. But I wanted this one. Once I saw this one, I was watching Charlamagne Prime's video, and I was like, she got blue eyes. I was like, okay. I was like, which version is that, and where did he get that from? Then I started searching it on eBay, and I found her. So this was the one I wanted, the one that she has the blue eyes. She looks great. Her hair sculpt looks wonderful, immaculate. She's beautiful. Her lipstick looks great. No paint slop or nothing. Her blue eyes stand out beautifully. Her helmet looks great. Yeah, she's looking good. She's looking good. Her cape is wonderful. Her cape has like these like seams and like kind of like waves out at the end. So her cape looks wonderful. And her skirt piece here, her boobaches, that little design there. It is beat for beat accurate to the comic book, and trust me, I know. You got her little sash thing here. You got her legs. You got her boots. Her boots looks amazing. So yeah, so this is a very, very well done figure. Very immaculate. Wonderful. Yeah, so I'm about to get into articulation, but look at that hammer. Look at Mjolnir. It just looks amazing. It looks immaculate. Mjolnir looks amazing. And this is once again the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. So as you can see, the hammer is translucent. You can see that little design in there. That is awesome. That is so freaking sweet. I love it so much. Ooh, and you see some translucent on the handle. Oh my gosh, that is, and some translucent right here. If you can see that, there's some translucent down there. That is awesome. It looks like the hammer is literally lighting up. That's why I wanted this San Diego Comic-Con edition, because it is just immaculate. It's awesome. It looks so good. So we're about to get into articulation with Miss Lady Thor. So let's do it. Okay, so for Miss Jane Foster, Lady Thor, her head can pivot. It has attitude. She could, whoa, I popped it off. Yeah, it does pop off a little easy. But she could look up about that much, a decent amount. She can look down about that much. Like I said, she has attitude. She has head pivot. She can stretch her arms out about that far. She can rotate but the cape, but she can rotate 360 without the cape. But like I said, I already glued the cape. So she has an upper bicep swivel. She has a single jointed elbow. She has full 360 wrist and hinge rotation. She has an upper ball peg diaphragm where you can get, you can get some pivoting. She can twist all the way around. She has the splits about that much, not hardly at all, but just a little bit. She can kick about that much. She can kick back none. She does have an upper thigh cut. She has doubly jointed knees. If I can get the knees to double, yes, she has doubly jointed knees. Yeah, she can kick out by that much, right back. Okay, upper thigh cut. No boot rotation from what I can see. No boot rotation. She does right. She has the upper thigh cut, but no boot rotation. Her feet can hinge down about that much and go up about that much, and she does have ankle pivot. So good articulation for Miss. I apologize if y'all hear the motorcycles and the sirens outside, but I don't know what the heck is going on. Maybe a police chase or something, but I apologize, guys. Once again, I apologize. So that's about it for Miss Jane Foster Thor. So here's my Jane Foster Thor next to Doctor Strange. And here's my Jane Foster Thor next to Spidey, next to Spider-Man. And here's my Jane Foster Thor next to Miles Morales, Spider-Man, which they were on the Avengers together. Miles Morales, Spider-Man, and Jane Foster Thor were on the new Avengers team. It was Sam Wilson, Captain America. It was Lady Thor. It was Miles. It was Captain Marvel. I think Iron Man also, and then the other characters. I don't remember. Let's see if I can just dig in my little crate over here and see if I can find Iron Man that she could stand next to. And then that'll be it for size comparison. Yes, now that I think I do remember it, Iron Man was on that new Avengers team. Because I read that comic run where the Avengers kind of were split up. Like some of them were on Iron Man's side. It was kind of like oh, no, it was Civil War 2. Yes, it was. I almost said, oh, it's kind of like Civil War. No, but it was. That was Civil War 2. The Avengers split up again. Some went on Iron Man's side, and the other half was on Captain Marvel's side. Yes. I can't remember which side Lady Thor was on. I think she might have been on Captain Marvel's side, but I can't remember. I will have to go back and read that. Because I already read it, but I will have to go back and read it again. But anyway, so Lady Thor next to Iron Man, and that looks dope as hell. That looks awesome as shit. Let me tell you something. Now. Okay, so it looks awesome. It looks awesome. And here is Miss Jane Foster, Miss Natalie Portman, who is playing Thor in the MCU. So I just chose this head because I figure it's the most appropriate. There's not a comic book Jane Foster figure out or a Jane Foster head in the Marvel Legends line, so I chose the most likely and the most close thing that you can choose, which I'm sure a lot of people are gonna do. I chose Natalie Portman, Jane Foster, and it does look like Natalie Portman, especially like from this angle. It definitely looks like Natalie Portman from different angles, but straight on, it still looks like her a little, but not. They didn't quite nail it all the way, but they're close. They got close. So this is Natalie Portman, my custom Jane Foster that I'm going to use in my collection, and her head pops on, but it's very loose. Like is very loose. So I'm gonna have to do something about that. Put some blue tack on it, do something about it. But yeah, that's pretty much the review, guys. And so my final thoughts on this Jane Foster, I say get her. I say if you could find her for a decent price on eBay, I paid about $40, but I saw her on sale on eBay for like $25, and somebody grabbed her, and I was so pissed because I didn't have money at the time. So I paid a little bit over, I guess. I don't know how much she cost from the from the San Diego Comic Con exclusive. She might have cost somewhere around there. If I had to guess, I'd say about $35 to $40. So what I paid really isn't that egregious. And I was very happy to pay for her because she is absolutely immaculate. She is awesome. She is dynamite. She is fire. I just love her. I love Lady Thor. So I'm definitely going to give her a 9 out of 10. She gets 9 out of 10. She is absolutely immaculate. There's some few little nitpicky hiccups here and there, but overall, I am thoroughly satisfied with this figure. Thoroughly. Yeah, she gets a 9 out of 10. Most definitely. So that's my review, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you found it informative. Like, share, and subscribe. And until next time. Oh, and there will be a next time because I got more figures coming. So until next time, guys. See ya.